Sige, so continue lang natin yung discussion. Basahin ko lang yung problem para sa ating power industrial plant. Advanced pressure. For a certain ideal gas, R equals 0.277 kilojoule per kilogram Kelvin and K equals 1.384. What are the values of Cp and Cv? So pag given ka ng R tsaka ng K, actually those data are enough to solve yung Cp tsaka Cv natin. So paano gagawin yung sir? Ang Cp, para ma-solve natin, kailangan ma-recall yung formula natin. AR over K minus 1. Ngayon, yung Cv naman, pareho lang din dito, but tatanggalin mo lang yung K sa taas. So, magiging R over K minus 1. Kapag tandaan nyo yung dalawa na yan, then you can derive all Cp and Cv as long as you are familiar with A or R. Basta given yun or familiar kayo dapat. Sige, so in any case, direct sum lang yan. So, given tayo ng K or Cv, 1.384 times yung R, 0.277, that's kilojoule per kilogram Kelvin. Yun din yung unit niya. Divided by yung K, that is 1.384 minus 1. Okay, pindutin lang natin sa calculator. So, pag nagko-compute tayo ng mga ganito, diba commonly, lalo na pag hindi kayo familiar sa type ng gas, ginagamit itong formula na KR over K minus 1 pag nagko-compute ng C. Since kadalasan naman, ang tanda nating value is yung A tsaka yung molecular weight. Yung R, pwede nyo makompute yan by R bar over. And those are one of the techniques. Okay, so yung makompute nating Cp is 0.994 kilojoule per kilogram. So from the choices, sir, yung 0.9984 ay dalawa. Ang A, isang B. So pipilian na lang natin alin dyan sa sagot sa ating choices. And we know that Cp is always greater than Cv. So, yung dalawa yan, yung A and B, mas mataas naman yung Cp. So, walang problema. We need to compute talaga yung Cp natin. So, direct sum lang. Instead na may 1.384, walang 1.384 dito. 0.277 lang. Divided by same divisor, that is 1.384 minus. So, lagay lang natin yan sa calculator. Ang gawin na lang natin, tanggalin lang natin tong 1.384. So, press lang natin equals FD para sa decimal point. So, compute na natin. This is 0.7213. So, therefore, alam na natin yung magiging pipiliin natin na sagot. And so, from the choices, anyway, sulat lang natin. That is 0.7213 kilojoule per kilogram. So, from the choices, yung kukunin natin ay yung letter A. Sige, so let us continue yung ating solving na ginagawa. By advanced pressure, a mixture is formed at 689.48 kilopascal absolute, 37.8 degrees Celsius. By bringing together these gases each volume before mixing measured at 689.48 kilopascal absolute, 37 degrees Celsius, 3 mole CO2, 2 mole N2, 4.5 mole O2. Find the partial pressure of CO2 after mixing. So, sir, naghanap ng partial pressure ng CO2. Paano natin masasolve yung partial pressure na to? And so, pag naghanap ng partial pressure ng CO2, what we needed to imply or employ is yung Dalton's law natin. Okay? And sa Dalton's law, may binanggit doon na yung mole fraction times mo sa pressure na total or yung mixture ng total mixture pressure, that is basically yung partial pressure natin. So, in formula, that is partial pressure ng any substance is the mole fraction. Mole fraction. So, iti-divide mo yung mga N times yung pressure ng gas na yan. Or rather, pressure ng total ng mga gases. And so, in this case, so ang kailangan mo lang puno ay yung CO2 So, ang kailangan lang natin, since given na yung total pressure, that is 689. So, kailangan na lang natin hanapin percent N. Percent N is basically the ratio ng CO2 moles. So, sir, given naman tayo ng moles ng CO2, 3 mole yun. Divided by yung total. Ang total is CO2 and 2 O2. I-divide mo lang sa 3, yung total na lang. So, what we meant to say is, yung pressure ng CO2 is yung CO2 na 3 divided by yung total, 3 plus 2 plus 4.5 times yung total pressure. So, yun yung way para ma-solve yung mga partial pressure natin ng ating mixtures. Okay, so pindutin lang natin yung calculator natin to solve this particular problem. So, this is 3 divided by 3 plus 2 plus 4.5. So, yung multiply lang natin ng 689.40. So, simple press equals, and makukuha natin yung value ng pressure ng CO2 as 217.73 kilopascal absolute. So, from the choices, yun yung letter A. Sige, so continue lang natin yung ating discussion regarding dun sa ating our industrial plant engineering, advanced air pressure. So let me read first the problem. An air with a mass of 0.454 kilograms and an unknown mass of CO2 occupy an 85 liters tank at 2068.44 kilopascal absolute. If the partial pressure of CO2 is 344.74 kilopascal absolute, determine its mass. So, naganap ng mass ng CO2. So, since this is an ideal gas, we can consider yung ideal gas natin that to can be solved by PBMRT, di ba? Paborito mo. So, we will consider yung paborito mo nung air, di ba? Tsaka nung CO2 natin. Ayan. So, anong gagawin natin doon, sir? So, i-equate natin yung paborito mo ng air tsaka yung paborito mo ng CO2, which is yung PBMRT ng air equals PBMRT ng CO2. So, how are we going to do that, sir? So, basically, yung PB over MRT ng air, equate natin sa PB over MRT ng CO2. Ngayon, since those two gases are in a single tank, nandun sila sa loob ng isang tank, they are in equilibrium with each other. Ibig sabihin, in a particular tank, may laman kang CO2 tsaka hangin. So, yung temperature nila should be equal. Kasi enclosed yung tank, sarado yung tank. Yung laman lang sa loob ay yung dalawang air tsaka yung CO2 natin. So, yung temperature nila should be the same. Also, since yan ay isang tank, enclosed yun, yung volume na i-occupy nilang dalawa should also be the same. So, kung ganyan yung ating scenario, then we can cancel out volume at yung temperature. So, we know yung R naman ng air is equivalent sa 0.287 kilojoule per kilogram Kelvin. So, alam na natin yung value ng R. Air. Yung R naman ng CO2, that is 0.188 kilojoule per kilogram Kelvin. So, we now have a value of R para dun sa CO2. Ngayon, sir, paano pag hindi ko alam yung value ng R ng CO2? Walang problema. Pwede nyo gamitin yung formula ng R bar o R equals R bar over molecular weight to solve yung value ng R ng CO2. So, ano ba yung R bar? Yan yung universal gas constant. And that value is equivalent to 8.314 pag SI. Tapos divide lang natin ang molecular weight. So, CO2 is carbon, 12, plus dalawang oxygen. So, 2 times 16. So, 12 is carbon, twice is oxygen. So, oxygen is 16, kaya 16 to. So, pag prenes may equals, makukuha mo yung 0.188 na pareho na nandito, di ba? So, kahit hindi mo kabisado yan, as long as we know how to solve yung molecular weight ng CO2. So, kung meron na tayong dalawang R ng air, R ng CO2, ang kulang na lang natin ay yung, by the way, yung mass ng air is given. That is, ito yun. So, ang hinahanap ay yung mass ng CO2. So, from the problem, binigyan tayo ng pressure ng air. That is 2,068.44. At yung pressure ng CO2. That's 344.74. So, therefore, yung gagawin na lang natin is to simply shift solve yung problem natin. So, para mas maayos ng tingnan at mas mabilis ang shift solve, ilagay na lang natin yung mass ng CO2 yung hinahanap dun sa kabila. Kasi itong mass ng air dito sa kabilang side. So, magiging mass ng air, tapos transpose mo itong pressure ng air sa baba. So, magiging PCO2, yung PCO2, over pressure ng air. So, transpose to dito. Times R ng air. So, saan galing R ng air? Etong R ng nasa ilalim, ilagay sa kabila. So, tumaas. Divided by yung nasa ilalim na R, which is CO2. So, doon sa problem, ang binigay na 2,068.44 is yung pressure ng tanke, hindi yung air. Yung binanggit natin kanina is basically pressure ng tanke. Ngayon, subtract yung total dun sa CO2, di ba? So, total minus CO2, yun yung pressure ng air. So, ginamit lang natin Dalton's law partial pressure. Yung air plus yung CO2 equals yung total. So, since yung total is yung pressure ng tank, that is 2,068.44, minus lang natin sa pressure ng CO2 na given na 344.74. So, compute lang natin sa calculator. That's 2,068.44 minus 344.74. Pag pinindot sa calculator yan, press F-T para sa decimal, makukuha nating value is 1,723.7 kilopascal. So, sir, meron na tayong pressure ng air. So, therefore, we can simply direct sum na yung mga values natin na nandito.